Dressed it. It ain't shit that you could tell me. I know I'm good. It ain't shit that you could tell me. I know I'm good.
What?
What's going on? We're here with another episode of Unfiltered P.O.V. We're here with the guys. We got Josh Nixon, aka Venom. We got TJ, aka Chef TJ. We got Spiff. What's up, y'all?
What's happening? How
What's
y'all
going on?
doing? It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It has been a little busy a little bit.
yeah. It done been a few topics we didn't miss, but we're gonna get into them. Y'all got anything y'all want to plug before we get started?
Not right now. You know, I always got something in the works, but you know,
Okay.
getting that.
All right, bet. Well, shit. I don't know which one I want to start with, but I mean, we can start with the holiday topic. So, of course, we just recently had Juneteenth, and you know, we got the 4th coming up, but specifically Juneteenth. So, you know, we done had now this is going on the 2nd year of Juneteenth of it being like a recognized national federal holiday.
Right.
And you know, people trying to figure out their ways of incorporating it. A lot of Black people kind of have been celebrating it, or will say they have for years. But you know, we've had a few things. So of course they had that Walmart fumbled the bag with the whole Juneteenth ice cream.
That
Crazy. What did
cream
so
is the craziest shit I've ever seen.
So what do y'all like? First of all, what's y'all thoughts on it? Because I had a person basically. Well, you know how you surf Twitter and you see all everybody stupid topics on it. But somebody basically was like, well, as a white person, like y'all wanted the holiday. It was given to y'all for everybody though. Like, you know, what's the problem? And so with that, like, anybody want to offer like their perspective on why the whole ice cream part was one, I mean, either a bad idea or if you think it was a good idea and we overreacting. Anybody want to tap in with that one or chime in?
Yeah.
Crazy part, I don't even know about the ice cream.
You don't know about that?
No.
Yeah, man, they came up with a red, black, and green ice cream for us.
Yeah. So yeah, Walmart had a brand of Juneteenth themed ice cream. And you know how Black Twitter is and the Black media spaces is, they pretty much lost their mind and was just basically saying how tone deaf and how stupid it was. And
that's what we needed, ice cream. All right, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't red green, that was a joke. But no, I mean, they getting upset. Go ahead, TJ. Because I was about to say the owners ain't Black, so like you trying to capitalize off us. Like we've been asking for all type of stuff, man. Reparations, anything to help us, you know, with police brutality and all that. And you motherfuckers gonna get some ice cream and try to capitalize off that shit. Like, I don't. What I didn't see, because I'm like, maybe some proceeds went to helping us, but I didn't see that part. You know what I'm saying? So. Hell yeah. And then we got to be clear about like what this holiday actually is. Like, you don't celebrate some shit like this is slavery we talking about. And we celebrating slavery with cake and ice cream, bro. A Juneteenth bring ice cream, bro. Like, for real though, it's crazy as hell. That's what's really crazy about it. That's what makes it tone deaf, outside of the fact that y'all even trying to capitalize off the holiday already. Right. Became a holiday like last year. But on top, this is slavery we talking about, and it's like, y'all niggas, ice cream. That's what we getting for our pain and suffering. It's some fucking milk,
some ice cream you can buy.
Yeah, you ain't giving it out. Yeah,
right. Forget the fact that like most 90% of Black people is like lactose intolerant anyway. you gonna give us you gonna sell me some ice cream. For the celebration is kind of what made that shit.
I think y'all capping. I mean, I gotta taste it first. I'm joking.
They took that shit off the shelf.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they took it off the shelf before it even.
Wait,
Yeah, I don't even know if it ever officially like went in like so. I don't think it ever sold at all.
I've never seen America catch on that fast.
I know.
Yeah. One, like I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I definitely want to see what it tastes like though.
So did they at least get it right? Did they get it right?
Like, is the green? Is it like a mint flavor? Like,
no,
what's the
red, black, and green? I think it was like a chocolate vanilla mix, saying we are one.
Right. Nigga said. Like, no, I think the biggest thing was like people don't like, because somebody was I saw somebody on Twitter pretty much like well, if that's the case, like why do what did they say? I think they were like, well, you know what I'm saying, we celebrate all these other holidays like, 4th of July and this and that, and it's not like, people buy make all these things, like what's the problem with this? And the biggest thing I was saying is like what Spiff said, it's the second year of this shit being like put out there for one. Second, like you're gonna capitalize off of something, like you said, you're talking about capitalizing off of slavery. Now, if you would have said we got this going 10%, even if you would have put a low percentage to go towards the NAA, I'm not, campaigning for the NAACP or whatever other organizations, a Black College Fund, something like that. If you would have had something to make sense with it,
a Juneteenth fund, something,
right? You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest part that I was trying to get people to like understand or whatever. But it was just, I don't know. But with that though, I guess to play devil's advocate, how long though before we like have to just look at it like it's just another holiday? You know what I'm saying? Or is that something we should always be like protective of, like how people celebrate it?
That's a good question. And this is I think this is our first time in our lifetime even experiencing something like this. I wonder like our parents' perspective was like when it was Martin Luther King Day, when that came into play, like how did they look at it? Was they getting that like, why is white motherfuckers celebrating, Martin Luther King time when it first came into effect? So
right.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm about to say for me, it's crazy because I wasn't educated on Juneteenth. I was saying until I joined the military type vibe.
I ain't gonna even hold you. A lot of people wasn't, and in reality, I went to a all Black school. Like I knew about it, but my family didn't celebrate Juneteenth like that. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, if you was like celebrating, talking about, oh, what you doing for the 4th, you would have that extra woke family member and it'd be like, you need to be celebrating Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Right.
From the north, we ain't from Texas, so I mean it was.
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, they probably. I don't know. I mean, more people
in Mississippi, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I mean, with that then, so because it sounds like we don't know, like we really don't know, like how long we need to like be. I don't want to say uptight about it, but I guess if I'm trying to be fair, like it's a holiday for one.
It is just like, I mean, I can say for myself, I do appreciate the fact that, like it's kind of been so quickly ingratiated into, like everyday culture. I can say I appreciate that, to not be so cynical about it. Black people sometimes do got to be overly cynical about everything. Like, damn, we got to find a problem. But I mean, it is a good thing that it's been immediately ingratiated into culture, immediately treated as a national holiday. I mean, I think it was like damn near getting a day. Like Monday was like a holiday. I think
it was definitely a holiday for me. That's one.
Yeah. So I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, shit, I ain't ever gonna complain about an extra day off. Y'all know how that shit goes.
I think the biggest thing is for me is like just be genuine about it. Like don't, like you're saying, don't try to just do stuff. Like the ice cream is wild. I seen on Facebook there's the Navy lady was seeing the Joe. Y'all see that?
I see it. She was singing like Lift Every Voice and Sing or something.
Yeah. And then like so it was a white lady singing it. And like all my friends was like, yo, who approved this? Who said this was okay? And I was just like laughing at it. And all the other thing was like, hey, the Air Force had nothing to do with
He was in that bitch getting that.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Boy.
Oh no, she was going crazy with it, man.
He was
But
getting that.
just like stuff like that was kind of like, all right, man, come on. Now I appreciate you, but read it.
That's
Yeah. Especially you talking about the secondary, like you don't always want to make shit racial, but like, bro, you need to have a black person singing that song if you gonna have somebody. Because I'm not, if it's a Filipino or Hispanic holiday, I'm not about that. I would not be comfortable going out there singing singing their whatever song. Like I just would feel like that should be stupid of me. So that's what be getting me when like sometimes when like non-black people try to make it not a big deal, certain shit, I'd be like, right, but if that was you or your people, that's something specific to y'all, you would be looking at people like out the corner of your eyes if you just, like I was telling my homegirl when she was talking about why do y'all get so upset always yelling cultural appropriation, and she's Puerto Rican, and I was like, okay, so just think of a dish that you love, right, and imagine somebody white like putting a name and stamp on something that's Puerto Rican specific, you know what I'm saying, and made money off of it, and people make it seem like that person made it, or that person, you know what I'm saying, like took it to another level. You will be annoyed with that. And it's the same thing when it comes to like holidays and stuff. Like you like, bro, you ain't even give us a chance to even like have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? You immediately had to be front and center. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be the thing that I feel like I don't even want to say not understanding, but sometimes it's all out ignoring.
Right.
But we ain't gonna stay on Juneteenth that much longer. But do y'all think you said what? Right. I don't know. But man, look, anybody want to add anything else to that before we go to the next topic?
No. I do have something like that's kind of similar, but I don't want to do it so close to that topic. So I wait.
Okay, bet. All right, well, let's switch it up and go to something different. Shit, we can hop in the music space. So we kind of talked about a little bit before we got on, but shit, in the last year, not necessarily 2022, but like in the last 365, we done got albums from pretty much like the big names in hip hop, at least the male big names in hip hop. So like Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and Future, they all dropped some. And my bad, Ye too. All have dropped something. Farm ain't gonna let us forget Ye. Chicago. But yeah, so they all didn't drop something in the last year or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Some of them did crazy numbers, some of them, you know what I'm saying, did numbers. So you got like a Kendrick, he did I think like 300 or like real close to 300. I think he did like 297 or something his first week. I think Drake, not this last one he dropped, but the one before that, I think he did like 6 or something like that. But I think he had like songs that was out already that kind of contributed to them numbers.
He had a couple records.
Yeah, I can't remember what Future did, but I think Future did pretty decent, like in the 3s or 4s. But I mean, we used to, obviously it's been changes in like the way streaming and all that stuff count, but like we used to, like even every time they change the way shit go, like them names always seem to still like consistently hold. But like this last year or so, it hasn't necessarily been that. So I guess the question to y'all is what do y'all think of those albums that dropped? And if you don't even want to get into that, just, you know what I'm saying, do y'all think it's been like a change of the guard? Like, are those people losing their thunder? You know what I'm saying? Are they, what's y'all thoughts? So whoever want to tap in first, you can go ahead.
So I think, like Spiff was saying, like off camera, I think it's with just a new generation. So I don't think they're losing the step. But then you have just the younger generation, that the young boy, the Rowdy Rich, all the other young people that they just rather listen to. Like it's crazy, like going back home and just like getting in the car and seeing what they put on, and you like, what is this? This is horrible.
Dirk,
But I'm about to say Dirk, Baby, like to me, like those are the people that's doing crazy numbers that I didn't even think of. Like Baby, I knew, but Dirk, I'm not gonna lie, I just probably like started listening to Dirk like last year.
I had the best comeback of all time.
You said Dirk did?
Yeah, Dirk.
He definitely.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that.
He definitely for like 2 years there. I was like, bro, turn that shit. It's like, turn that shit.
But no, I think the music, like, I actually think it's in a really good place. I do think it's kind of like shifting, like with Drake doing that dance album. I'm not gonna lie, at first I wasn't rocking it, but then I listened to it, like it grows on you. But I will say, Beyonce did the same thing, and all the women loved it. It's crazy. She dropped.
You said what?
You talking about the Beyonce song?
Yeah, she dropped the same dance song, and all the girls, my wife included, was like, "Oh, this is it." I was like, "Yo, last week it was just killing me," saying like, "What is this?"
Yeah, crazy. I ain't even hear the Beyonce joint. Y'all heard it?
No,
I heard some of it.
That shit trash. I'll be honest.
I just heard it. I heard she telling people to quit their jobs.
Yeah, listen, she definitely.
They're tired of your boss
like
to quit your job, be stress free. And I'm like, hey, real quick, she was talking to y'all. Like, you gotta know it, man.
You're right.
It was house music. It was house music, I guess is how I looked at it. Like it wasn't horrible, but I mean, I got an appreciation for house music because it's house music. But I don't listen to house. I'm not downloading no house music to my phone. Not to my phone.
Doing that Kitchenada?
You said who?
Kitchenada.
Kitchenada?
Yeah, no, I fuck.
Oh no, K-Tronda, like that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like
what this is.
You'll know it, Josh, when you.
Oh, that's LA house.
Yeah.
I'm just used to.
She's from Chicago. I thought K-Tronda.
I thought it was a girl all this time too.
Or he, dude. My bad, him.
Yeah, I thought it was a chick all these years.
She from LA?
Yeah, so light skin, like Nixon a little bit.
What's that?
Right. K Nixon. K Joshua. But
stupid.
I didn't even know that. I don't know why I thought he was like from the Midwest.
I did because they used to play this shit all the time.
Man.
No, but I mean to Nixon's point, I do think that the music is in a good space. Everybody who dropped their records. I mean, Cole record was nice. I mean, I had it damn near as one of the top 5 albums of the year last year. It was in my top 5. I ain't gonna say it was number 1, but it was in my top 5 then. I mean, Drake, what was the name of this first album that came out in January?
Certified Lover Boy.
Yo, CLB.
That's like, just to that point, like that shit, it was kind of hit or miss. A lot of the records was hit or miss.
Hype beast.
I damn near don't remember the name.
Come on now, watch them.
I like this album. Okay. I like this house album better than I like Certified Lover.
Okay, that's a bold take.
That's a bold take.
That's a bold take. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a bold take.
Yeah, I mean,
but see, I'm a music lover though. Like I love that shit. So.
I'm not surprised though of Spit saying that because I feel like I've heard you listen to house music multiple times before, like regularly. So that's why I'm not surprised about that.
Like I just be in the whip just listening to that shit though, like just regular, like cleaning the crib type shit, getting that.
But do y'all think though, like obviously I said music is in a good space, but do y'all think like the kind of head, or at least what we look at is the heads of the game, y'all think they starting to lose their spot? You know what I'm saying? The Drake's,
I don't think that they starting to lose their spot. I don't think that the numbers is indicative of status. But I don't think that, and I don't know if, numbers definitely not connected to status like it used to be, like at all. Because those heads that we talking about, they still got the culture in the head. Like as soon as they drop, everything stops. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do only sell 300,000 or 400,000. Everything stopped where Jack Harlow could sell 500K. You know what I'm saying? Or Lil Nas X could sell $1 million in a week, but nobody really gives a fuck for real.
Why do everybody hate Jack Harlow?
I'm about to say that Jack Harlow album was fired.
Like this, like it wasn't bad.
No, I ain't saying y'all, but it just seemed like there's this
I do. This man took bro girl.
That song, that with you talking about Brandy?
No, man. He took Michael B. Jordan girl.
Oh, Lori Harvey?
Yeah, man.
You got Lori?
Yeah, they said you got Lori. You know how many niggas about to jump off the boat next week? Maul was on suicide watch. Rory was it was ugly.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, this
Harlow.
might sound messed up, but like just the idea, I don't care how cool you are, losing your as if you feel like you that losing your girl to the white boy I feel like that's a tough way to go out, man.
And then it's not just like white boy, it ain't like no like Christian Grey ass. It's like a curly head, like he about to play like he about to play with Harrelson in the movie and he took your bit, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Like, and that, I mean, I got some homeboys that look like that, you know what I'm saying? They you know, get girls or whatever, but like I ain't never seen like, I don't know, never mind. I don't even want to. I don't want to.
They lame as hell, boy.
It's like on the Boondocks where it was like, I can see if you lost your girl to T.I. Like, man, that's T.I. But Usher. But I know he over there. I know he hitting her line. He probably didn't call her all type of shit. Man.
Yeah, he got
but he is better.
But I will say I don't. What'd you say? Go ahead.
I was saying, thinking about it, like I don't think like the game is changing hands. I just think like you got greatness, right? And they've always been able to separate themselves. But it's just now, I think with the younger people or like bringing like the little babies up, the Dirks and everything, it's just a closer gap that's to me making it noticeable where people are making it seem like people are losing their touch. But it's like, I just think it's definitely being spread out to where now it used to be I listen to like 2 people on my phone. And now, you know, you kind of got a little variety.
That's what I was about to say too. It's so much music, bro. It's so much music. Like them numbers don't mean nothing, dude.
Yeah. It's just a different time.
Yeah, it's so much music, bro. You could find any and all type of music, bro.
I do think R&B is in a better state, though.
I think with the numbers, what we're seeing is it's a specific group of consumers that's really loud. You know what I'm saying? Just period. They really loud. Whether it's on the internet, numbers, whatever the case may be, it's like they really loud, but it's a bunch of other consumers that's not so, their footprint is not so loud that we listen to all type of shit like us. You know what I'm saying? We listen to all type of different shit. And that's just got us excited. You know, the Kendrick, that was the best. Kendrick had the best album of this year. And I think it won't be nobody to top the rest of this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we still get excited for shit like that. People, us type of consumers, not to, you know, make it over divide, but you get what I'm saying?
Nah, I got you.
Who do y'all think the biggest artist is in the world? Like, no matter where they go, they'll get noticed.
No, you talking about genre? Like, you talking about in a rap?
Just in general, like whoever you can think of.
Certainly Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Like if you talking about just face wise, like notable, probably Snoop. I don't think I think Snoop can literally go anywhere I don't think it's nowhere Snoop can go. Snoop can go in, never mind. I was about to say some shit that's super inappropriate. Snoop can definitely be it's definitely gonna be noticed everywhere you go.
Yeah, I'll have to go with unfortunately Beyonce.
Yeah, for sure. Beyonce, Drake. Shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I see, because that's what the debate was. I heard people going between Drake and Beyonce saying like, Adele. They were saying Adele.
I feel like it's a certain amount of old people who act like they don't know who Drake is. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Or they be like, Drake, who? You know, like, or at least they kind of know who he is, but they know who he is music wise, but like if you put him next to another light skinned dude with a beard, like they might not exactly know who he is.
Right.
Whereas like Snoop can literally everywhere he go, they like everybody gonna be like, that's Snoop.
I'm not mad at that.
dog on a Corona commercial and like sell insurance or some shit too. Like he really dog, like.
Nah, I don't know about music wise. I don't know if everybody gonna know. Well, yeah, probably. I mean, his voice is distinct too, though. But
I mean, that's the thing about Snoop. Like Snoop got an interesting career because like just off one album alone, we let him kind of we let him figure it out for another 15 years just off that. Just off Doggy Style. Like,
that and kind of an image too. Like like he was the Wiz Khalifa before Wiz Khalifa or whatever. That whole like Snoop smoking weed and crip walking type shit.
Like he did that weird shit with No Limit for like 3 years.
Yeah. I can't remember. I honestly don't even know the song. The songs he had with No Limit. It's crazy because I just know he was on No Limit.
That's crazy.
Like you have to have a crazy album for us to like let you for 15 years just do some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He has literally touched every genre.
He did.
Bro literally went from rock
he did.
He said
Snoop
Dizzle television.
Every genre, like no cap.
Y'all remember that Snoop Dizzle television? Y'all remember that? Yeah. He had a show on MTV or YouTube or what? Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
That should be funny. Yeah. I'm finna watch that shit after we get off here right now.
Oh God. Well, yeah. All right, man. We can hop to the next one. All right, so let's get into the sports round. So of course, goddamn Warriors won the title. One, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was a little I wasn't rooting for the. I mean, I wasn't. Nah, I wouldn't say salty because it's hard for me to ever root for the Celtics. Just because I feel like they've been poorly managed as a franchise. Even with them doing great now, I feel like they had hella chances to make their team for sure, like year in, year out finals contender. So it was hard for me to root for them, I ain't gonna lie. But I also Draymond was getting on my nerves, so I was like, man, he needs to be taught a lesson.
So my fault. Every foul he made. He was making an ass of himself, and that shit was corny to me. No, but, he did do some corny stuff. Okay.
I feel him trying to play into that whole like Dennis Rodman, like persona a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Annoyance. Yeah.
Like
you know who I like, who I think do that role, like not perfectly because I still hate him too. PJ Tucker.
Yeah. I can see that.
You want to know what the problem with Draymond is? Like, Draymond don't got, to be honest, and I know this petty as hell, dog, but like, Draymond don't got no swag. For like, he's swagless as hell. So it's like, that shit not cool when you do it. PJ Tucker, he got the mic and shit. Like, Rodman had it.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, you know what, that might.
So it was cool when Dennis Rodman was doing that shit. Like Draymond be having them bum ass fits on, like it's just all bad. So like when you do it, you like to Braxton Point, like it's like that shit just look kind of. But and that's crazy because I fuck with Draymond. I think
I do too though.
I can't tell.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me not say I do. I used to. Very much.
We go. I'm about to say, like,
he's just getting annoying in a lot of ways. But let's not. I'm gonna get into Draymond in a second. But more importantly, Steph, he got his first Finals MVP.
Supposed to be second.
Man, he got his first Finals MVP. And fourth ring or whatever. So now, of course, all the talk is about him being a top 10 all-time player. Do y'all got him in the top 10 all time?
Yes, I had that before he won that Finals MVP.
Okay.
Yes.
What about you, Smith?
I do. I do got him.
Y'all got me fucked up.
He at 10.
Oh, nah, he old on the play.
Yeah, he at 10.
I have him. You know what though? I don't have him. I if you wanted me to like for sure say yes or no, I'm gonna say no. But I say that he's in the 10 to 12 range.
Yeah,
I feel like you can argue that number anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you was to say, all right, you got to give me an actual number, I would say he's 11 or 12. But
Nick.
No,
Nick,
I'm not. Look, man, I'm gonna give you my. I'm gonna name them off. I got them right here. You got MJ, LeBron. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So that's like in my opinion, that's like God tier. Like it ain't it right now. It's nobody in the league or right now that is anywhere in that range. I don't think nothing Steph can do can get him in that top 3 at this point, unless he just So that's 3.
Unless he went on a 3-peat. That's some crazy shit.
Go on a 3-peat, win 3 more. Yeah, which I just don't see that happen. But so that's 3. Magic. And Magic is I don't think he's top. You can argue him top 3, but some people would. But Magic, Bird, I think that's the top 5 right there. Tim Duncan. For me being a Kobe fan, it's really hard for me to root for Tim Duncan, but I think his career speaks for itself. As plain as his game looks sometimes, if you look at him, but I mean, you saw what he did. So Tim Duncan, Shaq, Kobe, Hakeem Olajuwon, and who was my 10th person? Oh yeah, and then I said also I 2 people I didn't include that I feel like is kind of because they so far removed is like Will Chamberlain and Bill Russell. But I feel like one of those 2 definitely got to be in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's 10 right there. And then, like I said, that Steph, you know what I'm saying, is right there in that 11, 12. But then again, if you take out the Bill and Wilt because of how far back they played, you know what I'm saying, the way the league was so different. But I feel like that's not fair because the only reason I say that's really, really not fair because you got to be careful when you say that because eventually our players that we looked at and watched and saw it our way the game is going to continue to evolve, and then you're going to be pissed off when people start taking Mike and LeBron and all them out of that top 10 just because they was like, I didn't watch them play. The game is different now. You know what I'm saying? So
this the thing, and this is why like who I don't have, if I had to pick between those 2, Will is out. I got Russ in mine, and I don't have a King in my top 10 like you do. So that's where Steph come in mine. But
y'all put Steph over Hakeem Olajuwon?
I do.
Yes.
Y'all tweaking.
Brother, you see how easy it came up tough? Yes.
I do. I mean, I get Hakeem probably is the greatest defender ever. Period. You know what I'm saying?
The most technically sound center.
And he could put that bitch in the hole. Oof. But
the man had probably the equivalent to a perfect season. Defensive player of the year, finals MVP, regular season MVP, all-star game MVP.
No, and that means something for sure. But this the thing with Steph though, he got 4 of them. He got 4 of them. And not only that, bro.
Changed the game.
I think it's beyond change. It will exactly change the game, but I think that cliche phrase do it disservice.
I'm so tired of hearing that. He changed the game. He changed the game.
What really look like though, Prax, what that really look like though, it's like offensively, he damn near might be the greatest offensive player I've seen. And it's like he don't even need the ball, bro. Like for him, that the reason why they winning right now is because you really gotta pick bro up at 40 feet. So now everybody else on the court is wide open. And we ain't never seen a player like that that's able to control the game from 40 feet out. So now that's why Draymond can stay in the league for 10 years and he can't shoot a mid-range jumper, short-range jumper, anything. He can't, you feel me? But he could be in the Hall of Fame because it make it his job easy and dish that bitch.
Nah. He say all that. I'm gonna say nah.
Hey, what more can I say, brother?
Man, I disagree because listen, I think Steph change the game. But I agree or whatever, kinda. But but in all honesty, I feel like the Warriors in general changed the game because without Clay, like Steph, you gotta pick up Steph at the where you gotta pick him up but also like the way Clay plays the game, you know what I'm saying, and that contributes. Clay don't get credit for probably being a top 3 shooter of all time his damn self. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean 4 rings is true. He got 2 more rings than Hakeem Olajuwon. But I mean Hakeem Olajuwon got 2 finals MVPs. You know what I'm saying? So like not to say I mean
dog, like, but
Steph kind of pissed down his legs a couple times in the finals, is what I can say.
With my problem with that argument,
pissed all down his leg.
In the finals, bro, the man averaging like 28. It ain't like he was averaging like a dub, bro. He averaging 20. He damn near averaging 30. Okay, yeah, KD averaging 35, but folks averaging right behind. He averaging 30. Like, so it ain't like.
Yeah, no. I ain't saying he weak as hell by any means.
I know you.
But I'm saying, I'm saying though. What'd you say? My bad.
No, I was saying I know you now. I know where you stand at with Steph. So I know you ain't over.
Yeah, I'm for the sake of the argument, but I fuck with Steph.
I'm talking about the overall argument. Like when people just be like, "He finals MVP." I'm like, dog was literally averaging fucking 30 in the finals. Like, what y'all wanted him to average 40 with the nigga? Like, it's only one ball, dog. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think like I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not mad at. Well, I will say I'm not mad at anybody who got him on the fringe. Like if you got him outside the top 15, I think you would hate nasty.
Yeah,
but if you got him,
I think he's top 15 for sure.
I get it.
And he's top. Like I said, he's top 12. And I think he's not 12. So I think he's somewhere in that. And that's if you say take Wilt and Bill Russell out of it completely, then all right, cool. Then yeah, he top 10. But I don't want to take Wilt out just because he dominated. Just like people, they changed a lot of the game for him. They changed a lot of the game for Shaq.
But
Shaq,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Changed a lot of the game for goddamn everybody. Everybody that put a real imprint on the game. There's, you know what I'm saying, parts to it. I do think though that like the whole he changed the game. Like I feel like some of that goes into like that whole team. Because Mark Jackson was already calling them the greatest shooting backcourt ever. And then they could shoot that motherfucker and teams realize, they team was smart enough to realize like, shit, we gonna put all the chips on the table on this. We gonna live or die with being the best shooting team in the league, and we just gonna make sure we continue to pass that bitch the right way. And yeah, I feel like that changed the game just as much, if we being honest. But Steph is the most important piece to that puzzle. So don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
that's why I have him top 10. Top 10-ish.
It's like he just changed the whole geometry of the court. That's what it's really crazy to see when you watching the game. Like for a motherfucker to really now the court wide open. That's why Andrew Wiggins looked like Michael Jordan. Because the space is wide open for him to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? And the reason why I hate that whole change the game thing is I hate it a little bit because LeBron is LeBron. LeBron is LeBron because he's just a freak of nature. And I don't want us to get so deep into like, oh, he changed the game to where now you're going to try to put him ahead of LeBron because he changed the game, but LeBron didn't necessarily because he was just so physically gifted. It's like, shit, I'm also not apologizing for being physically gifted and great, and we should celebrate that too or whatever. So I feel like the whole change the game thing becomes like almost the whole argument for like people want to put him in top. I didn't see people say he top 5, and I was like, all right, come on now.
Like this, and for him to start moving through the top 10, I think he'll have to do some miraculous shit for him to start passing like Magic or some shit like that. Like even
But I didn't see people say he the greatest point guard already though.
No way. He don't have enough. He don't have enough winning pedigree to even with 4 rings. You know what I'm saying? Like this is first one where he really didn't come up small. I'm gonna be honest. Now that we got to be honest about, you know what I'm saying? Like it is in a couple of finals, he came up real small, dog. Like that 6 for 19 game was ridiculous, bro.
Mhm.
That 6 for 19 game 2016 was the worst. He couldn't get past Kevin Love, bro. That's how I knew his motherfucking knees was buckling. He couldn't get past Kevin Love. I was like, yeah, nah. Yeah. So, and he did it this year. You know what I'm saying? He did it this year against all odds. He gave us 43. That's when I knew it was like, yeah, this is right. But
yeah. Hey, TJ, you got anything for this, bro? TJ?
But you know, I don't know. I was waiting for y'all to talk about some Gordon Ramsay shit or some fucking smoked tomahawks or some shit, but we're gonna have to do that on the next one because I don't be having no shit that I don't watch sports.
Yeah, we definitely talk about some smoked tomahawks. That sounds good as hell. I'm fake hungry as hell right now.
Yeah.
Real quick though, did Draymond Green finesse his way into the Hall of Fame? Because did he, and why is the answer yes?
Because T Baker's in there.
Because he definitely.
God damn it! That's gonna be my argument every time. Why is that nigga in there?
Who finessed their way into the Hall of Fame, and why is it Draymond Green?
Hey,
man. He did, man. Because I mean, bro, listen. I know I understand this generation, our generation, because we not gonna blame it on nobody younger than us. Our generation cares a lot about analytics or whatever, and about like, oh, you know, the stuff that don't show up on the stat sheet or whatever. Sure. But at the same time, man, a career average of 8 points, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds. I mean, bro. I get it. I do understand. Like that's some bullshit because that's some bullshit mainly because he literally got one. He has one defensive player of the year. Because a lot of people gonna say he has one. He has one defensive player.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot.
A lot of great defenders that don't have one.
Man,
I see the stat today,
and they ain't in the Hall of Fame either. They ain't in the Hall of Fame.
Kobe?
Well, that's because Kobe was an overall great player, though. Like
Chris Paul has like 7 first all-time like defensive. It's like they named like 6 people I seen today.
Well, we're talking about listen. My only thing about this is Draymond's biggest they're gonna always say because he's pretty much we making a Hall of Fame for the cleanup man now. Like that's my thing is like he's a very high level role player.
But I think the difference is that makes it that I think it makes a difference because if you take him away from the Warriors, I don't see the Warriors winning, and I think that's what it comes into.
I feel like it was a lot.
And I'm a Warriors fan.
In the way.
No. I think in the finals he got he tried to play out his part. Where he was trying to
doing
score.
His best impression.
He was trying to score. It's like, no. We don't need you to do that. Don't feed it to all that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't try to fight noise. But I think just the presence he takes, his ability to set the screens and all that. Hey, brother, I think you take him away. We all got the Warriors, man.
His presence. Like, I want to see that. I want to see his presence on the highlight reel. That is not like his presence. Like,
brother, it sounds like you hate. You're showing your age right now. You sure?
Hey, his mixtape weak as hell.
Man, I'm talking about his mixtape is border. And I was about to say Kendrick Perkins. It ain't Kendrick Perkins, but I mean, come on, dog. Like I don't know. I just feel like that. I feel like Hall of Fame is it's the way that it's almost like a surefire Hall of Fame. Like if I'm gonna tell you this though. If he don't win no more like defensive player of the years or you know what I'm saying his career kind of like stall out going forward, which I feel like it will. If he is a first ballot Hall of Fame, I will go to the fucking that Hall of Fame and flip a goddamn table because he should definitely not be a first ballot Hall of Famer because fucking Ben Wallace had to wait like 3 times and he was a damn 4-time defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, and I mean, he a champion too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a multiple rebound champion, multiple time All-Star, and he had to wait 3 years to get in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Draymond then talked his way into the Hall of Fame because
like to be honest though, bro, he damn near did talk his way into this.
He talked his way into that.
I think you brought it up earlier. Now that I'm even like thinking about it, bro, I think you brought it up earlier, but I think that what we got to understand is that it applies across the entire board, but it's really the team. Like, just like you were saying with Steph, the reason why Steph looked this way is because of Clay. It's like the reason why Clay looked this way is because of Steph, and the reason why Draymond looked this way is because of Steph and Clay, and the reason why them three look that way is because of Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really all of them. I think individually, all of them might be a little less than collectively and make all of them go to this Hall of Fame level. Like Steve Kerr, they like, is he the greatest coach of all time? Out of nowhere. Greg Popovich got fucking 1,300 wins, 1,800 wins, and crazy shit.
Right.
Now, is like Steve Kerr, the greatest coach of all time. Steph is top 10. Draymond is a surefire Hall of Famer. Iggy is a damn probably going to be a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I think individually, like they damn near, if you just look at them in a microscope, it's like they a little level down, but all together, it make them all look like they fucking Jesus Christ. I think it's really all of them together. You know?
Yep. Okay, so I did get my point across then. So y'all agree with me. He finessed his way into the Hall of Fame. But,
no one said that.
All right, real quick, off the damn Warriors. The Celtics. All right, Celtics made it to the finals or whatever, and that's great and all that. But realistically, because everybody gonna look at them as a young squad and they'll be back and they all that. Like, really, they not as young as you would think. As far as like, Tatum 6 years, 7 years, Brown like 6-7 years or whatever. Making it to the finals is not easy. The Nets gonna be back. I think they're gonna be better next year. I think the Sixers gonna be better next year. You know what I'm saying? So who knows who gonna make moves, you know what I'm saying, in the East. My dog, Milwaukee gonna be better because hopefully Chris Middleton not gonna be hurt. So do the Celtics really have like a realistic do we think that they wasted the opportunity? Because they definitely had a chance to win it this year. So I think they wasted an opportunity that might bite them in the ass later on?
Yeah, I definitely think so. ESPN had them winning 85% winning. But
I did not understand that.
I honestly though think if Tatum would have calmed down and showed, I think it would have been different. I think they would have won. But I think bro was trying to do too much and trying to live up to, instead of I think he tried to and slowly, gradually getting there. I think he just wanted to jump and be like, "No, I'm that now."
Yeah.
But because I hate
everybody.
I'm not gonna lie.
You tweaking. I was just about to talk about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown. I really hate when people say this. Oh, he got a bag. But he got so much in his bag. Listen, that should get on my nerves. Not that I do like the term, but I think it's abused way too much. People love to use that term so much. But Jaylen Brown actually do got a nice amount of moves in his bag.
Nice move. I think that the problem, when you look deeper into it with the Celtics, and to answer your question, Brax, yeah, definitely. I think that the chances of them getting back to the finals or winning just dropped dramatically, probably 40%. If they had a 60% chance to make it to the finals this year, they got a 30% chance this year. It's probably not gonna happen between, the Bucks being who they are and fucking you still got the Heat, and then you still got who I'm missing?
You got the Nets, you got Philly.
Nets. Nets. And we don't know what Ben Simmons gonna look like. He might come back like a hooper for real. Possibly. Yeah. At least on the team. Able to steal the ball, block a shot or something.
Yeah. And Kyrie already captain. He didn't invoked his player option, so he'd be back next year. And
on top of all of this, let's be clear, Al Horford had the greatest playoff run in the history of role players.
Right.
Oh, I was going to see where you was going with this.
In the history of people like him and Draymond Green.
Dog was scoring 30, like hitting 7 threes, 8 threes.
Dunking on Giannis, like, come on.
Yeah, like just
never
like shit,
again.
career ever, like not ever for 18 years for half long.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
So the Celtics damn near toast, but to my point about like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, I think that like, you know, we talked about Steph changing the game, and because he changed the game, it's like they trying to play on the perimeter, and they got mid-range games. That's where they bred them. So where they having problems at is they turn the ball over 8 times a game because they coming from the top of the key trying to dance around. Hey, you're not Steph. You know, you're not Kyrie. You're not the players that they want to emulate so bad. They should probably watch their tape like Kobe. He getting the ball at the nail. He catching the ball at the nail. He catching the ball on the right corner, left corner. You know, he not catching the ball on the 3-point line and then trying to dance unless it's 4 seconds on the shot clock and he got to shoot a ridiculous 3. Other than that, he catching the ball in his spots. But they not catching the ball in their spots. They trying to, you know, get busy like they Kyrie and turn that bitch over like a pancake.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it was crazy. They damn near average 18 of them, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Okay. Shit.
But I will say, hey,
Marcus
are we
Smart
really gonna let James Hart get away with? He took the last couple years off. He gonna be back next year. He took the last couple years off scoring. We go.
Can we end that? Can we end that whole like James Harden like he's I've been saying James trash.
Braxton, he's talking to you.
He gonna be healthy and just admit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Listen, I wish I could tell y'all. I wish I could find a way to lie, but I just dog definitely disappointed me.
Hey, I believe, bro.
I got a new favorite player, and that's Giannis.
I believe, bro. I was like, you know what? I believe, bro, baby. Until 2 days ago, I seen he was with Lil Baby again in the club. I was like, nah, that nigga.
He got that. He got that check, bro. Like that's just what it was. He got that check. He feel like he one of the cool guys, and like, you know what I'm saying. It's like shit. When I went to go hoop this last weekend, like I thought for some reason that I just still got it. Like you ain't hooped in forever. You ain't even ran. Like you ain't even did no motherfucking laps or none of that. Like what you think you about to go out there and run up and down the court? Because you know what I'm saying? I'm a play defense and try to like, you know, score. No, if you ain't putting that work in, like you gonna feel it in your body. If you might not like physically show it in your eyes, but your body is not gonna react the same. And that's James Harden. He just don't care enough, and I'm not about to keep capping for you, bro. That is not my family member. If that was my cousin, I would still be like, hey, bro, be back. But I don't know, bro. Like he's stupid. He just don't care enough. And I'm not about to root for that.
I thought this was gonna go different. I didn't know you was gonna be mature about it. Jesus.
I'm not gonna continue to. Now, if he come back killing next year, just know you're gonna hear from me. But I do, because I do think, you know, when he's on his bullshit, like it ain't too many that can, you know, fuck with him. I know people talk that free throw stuff, but like really, like even when he ain't working the free throw line, like he's working, boys. But like
he just needs to lose 20 pounds. Bro.
Yeah.
Just 20 pounds. I mean, because honestly, just get your jumper back. What's the problem is he can't hit a fucking shot.
Nope. He can't hit a jumper. He can't hit a floater. And so it's over.
Yeah. So he getting older. So it looked like, you know, he getting a little slower, but that's going to be times 10 when they not really coming out guard you on the jumper because you bricking 0 for 8, 1 for 10. From a 3-point line, so he got to get in the lab and just shoot threes every day. Yeah. Shoot threes, become a 3-point.
You need to run laps and shoot threes, because that's the thing. You getting tired. That fatigue hit you. Yeah, you don't got the same lift. You already chubby. Like, come on, bro. I'm not rooting for that, man. You got me messed up, bro.
No calm.
It's over. I was already seeing Giannis on his way up, and I was like, I'm rocking with dog. You know what I'm saying? Humble.
Is he actually serious?
Yeah, And I love Giannis game because one, he don't talk his shit. I fuck with people who talk their shit, but at the same time, I fuck with more when you like see it's a person on the court that people saying better than you, and you take that shit personal. Like he don't gotta say it or whatever, just showing it. You can tell he take that shit personal when with KD out there, when Embiid out there, all them dudes that be in his that's gonna kind of guard him, man, he be fucking murdering them. That's what I like to see.
For like 4 years now, like, and I've been Giannis closely for the last few years, bro. And it's like when it's one of them games, bro, he's not playing. That's why even when as Joel Embiid been going up, people been like trying to crown him. They trying to crown everybody but bro for the last couple years. And it's like, bro, I'm watching him when he plays them. It's not close. Like he's busting it.
First it was 80. First everybody, 80. But I'm like, I was telling people for the last couple years, probably the last 3, I'm like, 80 is not better than him. And every time for the last 3 years, as soon as they play him, it's a 40 piece. It's a 40 piece or like 38, 35. Like, he just take the game way too serious. That's what I like. Like, I like people that's gonna like, and he aggressive on you. Like, he like, nah, like, not only am I gonna I'm putting this on your head, like, you gonna see it. You know what I'm saying?
As much as motherfuckers be like they Kobe and Mamba mentality and all that shit, bro, like he the only one who really play hard every game. Like really want to kick your ass every game. I mean, he won, like he ain't like as mean as Kobe is per se, but he really just win every game for like But Jason Tatum in the finals, he get a couple turnovers and shit, and he like getting that like.
Jason Tatum only got 2 moves. Nah, I don't even know if they're gonna make it out the West.
If we bring back everybody and Wiseman, we win the next year.
I think the Warriors probably make the finals because they're gonna make a move. They're gonna end up moving Wiseman. Wiseman gonna show that he can play still, and if they smart, they're gonna package Wiseman with somebody promising and get somebody that can like. I don't even know. I don't even like somebody that could probably like spell Draymond, like somebody that's gonna feel when Draymond go to the bench, somebody that's gonna feel that same type of role, probably even better, or even like replace Draymond. I feel like if they find somebody that can do what Draymond does, but offensively add just a tiny bit more, it's gonna be a problem.
Rudy Gobert.
I mean, that would be crazy. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Is Rudy a free agent?
No, but I see them trying to move him because Donovan Mitchell had active. Yeah.
Do you think Utah take James Wiseman and Andrew Wiggins?
I do.
If they did that, then I'd say Golden State probably run the table just because it's one of the problems when Wiggins wasn't in the game rebounding, they was getting their ass tore up on the boards. So if they have somebody that's consistently grabbing boards, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be very ugly because I mean you got somebody that can. I mean you know how it is on the offensive board, and once there's a offensive board, like everybody open. You talking about getting Steph on the offensive or getting Clay on the offensive? You know what I'm saying? Shit, getting Wiggins if he gone, but like it's ugly. That's ugly.
Nah, it's crazy.
I don't know if it's gonna happen though.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let me see. Topic. TJ, my guy, you big plot. So bring you in. We ain't get to talk about this.
Hey, nigga, we ain't doing no more sports topics tonight, nigga. This 4 fucking sports topics. 2 hours I'm sitting here. Fuck.
The Black Lives Matter co-founder. Was she wrong? For
like that. So y'all, I about to say one of y'all can start off. I know they said she might have been embezzling, but I wouldn't
say embezzling. She was, I mean, her brother, she paid him like $1 million for security.
Put everybody on the payroll.
Bro, yeah, she just put him like, did she put people low? Or was she like, I mean,
look, dog, I mean,
wasn't embezzling. She put him, my bad, give it to me. I can't. I don't know what happened. The story.
So I'm saying like her brother, like she hired her brother for like personal security, put him on payroll for like $900K, and then she brought like she was paying like her child's father, had him on the payroll, and like she was doing things like that. I mean, outside looking in, of course, people like, oh, you keep it in, but I mean,
That's
That's
nepotism.
for the family.
No, it's kind of wild, but
That's it. It's good.
only because it's like it's donated money, so that's kind of it's donated.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do something like Ross, when you know what I'm saying, I was about to say self-made, ain't nobody self-made, but you know what I'm saying, you worked your way up and you know, you got 40 wing stops and you know what I'm saying, you want your mama to manage 10 of them, that's different than, you know what I'm saying, you know, donation for a cause. That's
For one I think was it the her BD, she was paying 900 bands a year. It's like that's I mean it'd have been different. Like that's the part that kind of make it hard to defeat a little bit. But
I mean, but part of me, like y'all know, I still live in the hood and shit, so I can't help it. But part of me, like, feel like, I mean, she just skimming a little cheese off the top, and you know,
a little $1,000.
Now that's fuck. But I get it. It's people donations. It's people harder. I get it.
Yeah, going to like, you know what I'm saying, helping the movement.
Because I'm about to say, even she was saying like that.
A lot of the funds is paid for movement, but then you know, niggas skim a little cheese off the top and help their people.
Yeah, you're not about to keep saying a little cheese though. Like
I'm like, dog. I'm like,
she's paying them like
I ain't touched 900,000 yet, so I don't know what the
I'm about to say. I ain't gonna hold you. If you could leave,
I'm about to become a security guard for Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna tell military.
Like,
because what was dude positioned though? Like, I mean,
he was the head of security. He like was
the head of security.
But I'm wondering though, was it like was she paying him? Was he like as a security firm for them? So it was like in that 900 bands was paying the whole security team, or was it just him as the head of security?
No, I think him was the head of security making that. Like that was his salary.
What was he securing? Because like at every rally and shit, like the police be whooping niggas.
Exactly.
He's not securing the rally.
I mean, but we kind of talked before it really hit the fan. We had talked about it, and that's what I was saying, like that poverty pimping.
Money
I was like, that's what I said when it come to look, I'm not trying to be like overly critical of our own people when, like, you know, all the other ethnicities do this type of stuff, but I do feel like as a Black person and you know our current state, you kind of that's nasty work to like know that we all fucked up and take donation from people that you know are fucked up that look like you and be talking about you trying to make a positive change for us. That's where I say like that's that poverty pimping shit. That's why I don't like I like a lot of these, like, you know what I'm saying, social media people who like promote all this stuff, but I be saying like some of them be selling, they get rich off of selling you a dream. They be like, buy my whatever and I'm going to teach you how to do real estate. I'm going to teach you how to make money doing in the stock market. And then they got most of their money from the shit they sold you, not the stock market, not the you know what I'm saying,
marketing, not the product.
Yeah, I was like, so you didn't get, you telling people you gonna get them rich. Only way you can get them rich is by them selling the same, going the same route you went. So like it's like you pretty much talking about a pyramid scheme. So that's the part where I'm like, y'all, that's the part where I be saying like I am not that easily impressed by these social media like activists nowadays. Like maybe back in the day the motherfuckers was doing the same thing, but I don't know.
Go ahead.
So her brother, she paid her child's father $970K, and her brother was $840. She paid her child's father for creative services,
Come on now. Come on now. She paid him 800 bands for t-shirt, for a t-shirt design. Come on now.
Hey, but I mean, I was rocking with her when she said like everything. I wasn't like when she said she bought that $2.7 million house. She said like she bought it for everybody, like the organization. I think what messed her up when she like threw the child's birthday there, and then was like, oh, but I just reimbursed them because they were saying she was using it for personal uses.
Yeah, I mean that's whack as hell for them to act like, oh, you can't like it's like I feel like you should be able to do that, even if. But the thing is, she shouldn't have bought a house. You should have bought like if you're doing something for unless the house is how was the house supposed to be housing like people that are less fortunate and stuff like that.
No, she said it would be like for their events, like everybody can gather and like do the cardboard size, so get everything together.
It's a big organization. It's a big, like it's black, it's BLM, bro. Like it is a huge organization. Like it is, bro. Like they sponsored by like Nike and shit, bro.
Right. And that I mean, and that's when the waters got muddy. That's what I mean. Like I said, it's the I'm just not gonna be over critical of a black organization that's doing it, because if you really look into all them white Jew or whatever one, they all do some type of.
It's impossible for that shit to be non-for-profit.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be some type of profit in it. They just gotta be more honest and like stop capping and acting like they really for the people when they know they not. That's the problem. Like once you start acting like you, let me take that back. Not that they not for the people, because most of them they are, but that greed, everybody wants you get a taste of a private jet. Like that's the problem. They start getting them private jets and all that because somebody sponsored them. You don't want to go back to flying first class when you and your family was just able to take a private jet to Cancun because somebody sponsored it. Now that greed start, coming in. That's where I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope.
It's not.
They ain't the only ones.
No, it's
out here, bro. Like that's why as much work as I do, you know what I'm saying, and as I continue to grow and do more work in the community and shit, bro. Like I'm really weary of, like that type shit going on, mm-hmm. And that shit happening to me, bro. It's like it's crazy, bro.
Because you can see how it could easily turn into like something that sometimes it just be like a little conversation, like, yeah, we got this going on, we got an extra so-and-so. So, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try to reward you by giving you this and that. And you like, okay, cool. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I do got this going on and this is taking a lot of my time. And you know what I'm saying? So then you take $100,000. Next thing you know, you on the front page, like, oh, he was embezzling money. You're like, whoa. I would, you know what I'm saying?
A 970K payroll is crazy.
970 is insane especially if it wasn't going to like a security firm where you employ like 200 people. You know what I'm saying?
Nixon, dog, like president make 480.
Exactly.
Like the president of the United States make 480.
Come on,
it's kind of crazy when you say that. When you think of it like that, it's kind of crazy.
Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 100K, like, or just, not to say that misappropriate any funds is okay, but what I am saying is that, like it is a slippery slope, and it, some want to be reimbursed for what you putting into this shit, but 900K, 800, that's she was just a little too greasy with it, like just like never mind.
Could have just said that shit. Y'all could have had a whole event and been like, yeah, and for everything you do, we want to reward you with this. And people might have looked at you sideways, but they'd have been like, oh, you ain't hiding it. But like when you do that shit and it's like, we bought a house for the whole thing. And tomorrow, it's somebody's birthday party. Like, come on. It's a little weird.
You got to say it wasn't even like that after that shit, then you probably was doing some
bullshit. It was definitely like that. But yeah, man. But I know we've been going.
I just thought that was funny. Yeah. I just thought that was funny.
I don't know.
All right, man. No, this was a good one. Let's see. Oh yeah, back in the swing of things. Little hour 8 piece.
Oh, okay. It wasn't that okay. I was looking at the time. That was when we first. That ain't bad. Okay, well, shit. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tap out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got anything y'all want to plug, go ahead and say it now before I, close this out.
Man, just
Two.
Yeah, I mean, as always, you know, my IG, Motion Picture Spiff. I got a new artist that I'm managing right now, Stuntman Thrack. We working on that. We getting ready to drop his project, and you know, every other project, you know, that's it. You know, it's in the works. So, y'all to see me. You know, I appreciate y'all for having me as always.
For sure.
Yes, sir. TJ.
T.
I ain't got nothing.
All right.
Y'all, TJ, I'm finna get on them about them steaks, about them tomahawk.
Yes, sir. I actually just started talking to my dog about this trucking thing. So I mean, more to come. I think I want to take some of my money in it and have my own little company. That's what I was talking to my dog about yesterday. Trying to figure that shit out, the logistics and the finances. So if you see my name on a fucking 16-wheeler, you know what I'm saying, just know that's gonna be me. I ain't driving it though, but I wanna own about 2-3 of them. It's kind of hard right now with gas being the way it is, but soon.
I got electric ones.
Yeah, I'm just tired of working for people. And even if I work for somebody, I need something to be working for me, or more to be working for me. But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's not even nothing that's in the works. I don't got nothing in the works right now. But anyway, that's it. That's been the episode of the Unfiltered POV. We signing out. Yeah.
I bet.